I spent 3 years in Ambridge, and I would say they were 3 of the best years of my life. I think first, the experience of saying yes to God, uprooting out of my sort of comfortable suburban home and going to this place that I didn't know, really a different culture altogether than what I had been used to. And I think that prepared me for, now I'm in a place that I love, but I'm able to say that I don't have roots here that I'm not willing to leave. I've experienced God's blessing in saying yes once, and I will experience that again as God calls. Well, I was so blessed by my experience of leaving where I was, my comfort level, and this comfortable place I lived, and going to Ambridge was because of the broadening that I experienced in this culture that's totally different. Not just northern versus southern, but I mean, all that. There's Slovakian, there's Polish, there's Greek. I mean, all these sort of sub-ethnic cultures right there in Ambridge that I got to experience and eat their food and talk with their people, and it was just, that was a great experience as well. Really, I feel like broadened me. Ambridge is a poor area, and I would walk out my front door and be ready for real ministry. I mean, we had a powerful ministry with the family across the street, the family next door, just constantly people in need, and it's just real life right there, uncomfortable sometimes, but right there, and you just saw where the person of Jesus can meet human brokenness. And so I was really grateful for that. When you study it just in books, it can get real black and white. But it is, I'll tell you, ministry is hard and ministry is messy. And I felt like living in Ambridge prepared me for that. And so I'm really grateful for that. And just to see, again, real life, this is where the person of Christ, by the Holy Spirit, meets human need. And I got to see that on a daily basis right out of my front door. And I think that prepared me to see people in my parish, in this sort of relatively wealthy, comfortable suburban parish that I'm in now. It prepared me to see people in need of Jesus. And so I'm really grateful for that experience. Residential learning at Trinity is because of the community of Trinity itself. It is the closest thing that I have ever experienced to an Acts community, where it talks about in Acts 4 that they shared everything they had. And that was really my experience at Trinity. I showed up with my moving truck, and there were 15 people waiting for me on the front door. There was a hot meal waiting for us. They unloaded all of our stuff. When we needed an appliance, somebody just had an appliance, and we had some left over that didn't fit where we were in our house, and we gave them away. And it was just the closest thing that I've ever experienced to what the early church is described in Acts. And so I was really grateful for that, being just a part of that, being a receiver and a contributor to a community like that was wonderful.